what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Green Bay Packers. Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he probably wishes he would have sat up.
What up, what up, what up, what up?
That one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
Let's go, y'all. Playing my cousin. Let's get it, y'all.
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
Let's go, J Love.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. Now this one deep to Kraft.
Oh, we. I like my chances. I had options.
You at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
I had options on that play.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Got his man, let's look.
Fight for that shit.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah,
man.
All right.
They will throw again here to Jordan Love. It isn't complete to Christian Watson. Touchdown.
Let's go, man. Get in the motherfucking game, FC. Get in the motherfucking game, FC. Cuz you ain't ready for this shit, man. This that hot shit. This that hot shit. Because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they got one of the few guys out there as fast as he is. And all told, one drive, he burned it. And I think it's the last time that Patty's ever going to miss it.
Very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response. Big time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for the Chiefs' first down.
Hey, 43, 43, 17.
Mahomes now to throw. And past the 35, he dropped a yard or two shy of 30. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. Mahomes will go himself. It'll go down as a loss of 16 on that play. And it'll be 2nd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Well, a tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. He's going deep for goal. That's going to be knocked away. Incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Mahomes going to go for 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored a touchdown. They got the stop, and now if they can get the end zone here again, CD, they can grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it up, because right now, it's out there for them. They just got their season.
And he is out of bounds, but now the throw is inside the 30. That would go for 26 and a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with that look at practice we saw. They went through 2-minute drill, went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
To the air again. He's got the hook up with Thomas. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line. Here's Love. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, 14-yard touchdown. And the Packers are up to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Now McManus for the extra point. And it's good. And they have jumped out here to a quick 13-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. On the return, Nico Remigio. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Pick up about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 30-yard.
Nice job by the defense, figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them. Maybe it'll slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Mahomes will do it himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Looking to throw, it's Mahomes. This ball near the intercepted. That was a season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. Fourth down, straight ahead. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He'll try to do it himself. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they finally do get him before he reaches the 27. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Mahomes will do it himself. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they now move the ball over 60 yards.
How about the way to move the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Following on with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Check this one down to the checker. And a minuscule gain, maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Mahomes to throw once more. And he's got it. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he's going to be touchdown right at the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, 3rd and goal from the 1 illegal quarterback sneak, and they expected a surge up front. The surge came from the defense.
Yeah, it looked like there was no surprise defensively. They were ready.
They totally stacked it up, unable to get it on 3rd down.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it hit him as he throws as this one's going to go straight down the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. To throw now, here's Love. And he's got his man in stride complete. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. Love now. Completes it again to Douglas. Still going inside the 20.
it's just being offensive. Great work, partner, using Mirage right there. I'm going to add another vote if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it is now 21-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this fielded right at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but we don't want to. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one goes for 30 yards. Here's Mahomes to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. They're inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Running left to give it the check up. And they'll be taken down near the 20 of the 21. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean Earlson just sit back, they're going to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Mahomes going to throw. That's caught outside by the tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. He's got his first catch in before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Now here's Mahomes. He's got some room. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
To go for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 42nd mark of this 1st half. Mahomes takes himself, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. The sneak successful for the yard out. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with a 21-7 lead already, they're going to clock it. Probably not a time to get too creative. We'll see. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Play fake. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Love. Incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Now they face a throw. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, Love. Now he'll take this and run. All he finds is running back up and downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports.
Keep the game, SE.
Through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far to score. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there for KC. 58 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. To throw, it's Mahomes. And Brock was got for a Chiefs touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
The swing of the Larry Jacobs. And past the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there, and you have to be a little careful. You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing. Love. He hits Dobbs on the first. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Yeah, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Now he's going to step up and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Michael Dana. Excellent job on that play. A big, big loss. 18 yards. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And they'll get it up just short of 45 at the 44. He's got this almost to the 35-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's second and 7. Now Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Packers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start the drive with Wilson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. On play action. Run to throw. Dobbs on the roll. And from the 25, they move this to the 29 and a gain of 4. They'll try and break it up on the ground with Wilson. And he's going to run it all the way in the middle of the field, but I don't think he got there. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He'll try to do it himself. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Headed straight to Pacheco. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
15! 57! Attack, attack!
Mahomes now to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it, tries the left side. And we'll take this one down near the 15. Brought down that 10 by Quay Walker. This is 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride complete. And the Chiefs are going to be set up on a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out.
His second touchdown tonight. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to 11.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. And this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, kind of a time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Love. It's incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at him from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Love, they go play action now. And it's going to be batted down. And they'll go the other way with the football. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Pacheco gets it up the gut. Inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 48 yards rushing for now the ball game.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Second and a couple. Pacheco. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So they pick up a 13, sets it up first and goal.
And I think you and I were not raised the same way in the game of football. You learn to set up the pass, but I think we discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they found a way to be successful with it.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now a run here. He'll keep it. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the goal line. He was out there waving his arms. When you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention.
The sneak successful for the yard out. And the Chiefs have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Butker now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Love. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Wilson with the first down carry. And he has met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Barney, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Love. He'll get this into the rookie for Texas. And he'll be brought down. The first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. Haven't heard much from him all night, but welcome to the party, making his presence felt in a big way.
They've kept him under wraps all night long, but boy, did he give him a great time to bust down.
And they get this down at the 30-31-yard line. Here's 2nd down. Here's Love. And he's got it. It's caught. Packers touchdown. Christian Watson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And Carter, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. On a return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. Shreds into the stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. first and 10. Mahomes will do it himself. Finding Kelsey. He's got this almost to the 30 before going out.
A tie game in the fourth quarter. You and I both know in the NFL, that's when we lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now. Second down. Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll be brought down at about the 43 that time. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this out to Pacheco. And he'll have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. He's on here to pick up a 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Mahomes to throw. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. This is first and 10. Mahomes will throw. That's what they're and now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him at field goal range with a chance to win. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one. And in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll